down here to that's the part I want to get here. I thought it was in 17, or maybe it's 18. Slocky, give me 1 second. There's one thing I wanted to see. There you go. I was going down too far. Acts 17 and 10. And the brethren immediately sent away Paul and Silas by night unto Berea, who coming thither went into the synagogue of the Jews. These were more noble than those in Thessalonica, in that they received the word with all readiness of mind and searched the scriptures daily, whether those things were so. Yeah. So again, going back to the separation, man. You had the church of Thessalonica, and you had the church of Berea. And the church of Berea was more righteous, was more, let's make sure we getting it right. These were more noble. They were more noble than Thessalonica and at the church of Berea, because they searched the scriptures to see whether it's right or wrong. So instead of listening to, now bringing it up to date now, listening to a nigga like Ron Dalton that come out and tell you the shit that he telling you out of the scriptures, you need to search the scriptures for yourself. All right, you heard what Ron Dalton said, but you need to search the scriptures for yourself and see if what he's saying is true. And what he's saying don't match up with the scriptures. That's what we saying to you. Luke 2 and 34. Let's get that. What he's saying do not match up with the scriptures, man. But again, that's said the Lord is causing a separation right now, man. Luke chapter 2 and 32. A light to lighten the Gentiles and the glory of thy people Israel. And Joseph and his, let's read up and make it make a little bit more sense. Let's go 28. Luke 2 and 28. Then took he him up in his arms and blessed power and said, Lord, now lettest thou thy servant depart in peace according to thy word. For my eyes have seen thy salvation. So he done seen, Mary is pregnant and he done seen the salvation. You know, he done seen the salvation. So he was just sticking, he just wanted to stick around till he seen the salvation of Israel, right? Which thou hast prepared before thy face of all people. A light is lightened the Gentiles and the glory of thy people Israel. And Joseph and his mother marveled at those things which he said which were spoken of him. And Simeon blessed them and said unto Mary, his mother, behold. So this was Simeon saying that, Lord, now that I done seen the salvation, and you know, seeing the salvation of Israel, I'm ready to go, right? You know, I'm ready to, you know. So, and Simeon blessed them and said unto Mary, his mother, behold, this child is set for the fall and rising again of many in Israel, for the fall and the rising again of many in Israel. Yeah, exactly. That's another separation right there. Many gonna believe on Yahushua and many not gonna believe on Yahushua. Rising again of many in Israel, not the whole world, and for a sign which shall be spoken against. Yea, a sword shall pierce through thy own soul also, that the thoughts of many hearts may be revealed. Yeah, the thoughts of many hearts gonna be revealed, man. The Lord was the word made flesh, man. Everybody not speaking, he come in the volume of the book, man. Everybody not giving you the volume of the book, man. They cutting out portions of the book, man. They cutting out prophecies. They not giving you the bitter and the sweet of the book, man. But it's up to you to discern. Let's get that one. Malachi. Let's get that one. Let's do 16. Malachi chapter 3 verse 16. Then they that feared the Lord spake often one to another, and the Lord hearkened it and heard it, and a book of remembrance was written before him for them that feared the Lord and that thought upon his name. Some people don't have no fear of the Lord. They ain't thinking upon the name. They ain't telling you the name. They don't have no fear of the Lord because they coming out the scriptures lying. And they shall be mine, saith the Lord of hosts, in that day when I make up my jewels, and I will spare them as a man spareth his own son that serveth him. Then shall ye return and discern between the righteous and the wicked. Then shall ye return and discern between the righteous and the wicked, between him that serveth power and him that serveth him not. Yeah, you got to discern, man. You got to discern, man. It's time to discern, man. Again, a separation. Because many false prophets, false anointeds, going to rise up, going to deceive many. If it was possible, even the elect. So that means that they going to have some good game with them when they come up, man. But you going to have to discern, man. But that's the Lord doing the separation, a weeding out process, man. So we trying to tell y'all, man. And this weeding out process gonna start with killing. Gonna be some killing involved, man. So to think that it's just gonna be weeding out and that people gonna die, man. We trying to warn y'all. Knowing the terror of the Lord, we persuade men, man. Jeremiah chapter 6, verse 27. I have set thee for a tower and for a fortress and a fortress among my people, that thou mayest know and try their way. They are all grievous revolters, walking with slanders. They are brass and iron. They are all corrupters. The bellows are burned. The land is consumed of the fire. The founder melteth in vain, for the wicked are not plucked away. Reprobate silver shall men call them, because the Lord have rejected them. See, the Lord is rejecting people, man. He's not taking everybody, man. The Lord is not taking everybody, man. Let's get it. Let's get this one. Romans 11 and 7. The Lord is not the Lord is not taking everybody. Some people is going to be rejected. Romans chapter 11 and 5. Even so, then at this present time also, there is a remnant according to the election of grace. Yeah. We are under grace now. So the elect is under grace right now, man. If you're not of the elect, there's no place you can run to escape what you gonna get, man. You don't want to repent. You don't want to call on the true name. You don't want to have no fear of the Lord. You don't want to even think about the fact that I could have been going off in my previous times here, whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to think about these things, man. You can end up hurt, man, bad, man. That's what we trying to tell you, man. And if by grace, then is it no more of works? Otherwise, grace is no more grace. But if it be of works, then is no more grace. Otherwise, work is no more work. What then? Israel have not obtained that which he seeketh for, but the election have obtained it, and the rest were blinded. According as it is written, power have given them the spirit of slumber eyes, that they should not see, and ears, that they should not hear, unto this very day. And David saith, let their table be made a snare, and a trap, and a stumbling block, and a recompense unto them. Let their eyes be darkened, that they may not see, and bow down their back always. Always, man. David put a prayer up, man, for the people that's not gonna get it. They ain't gonna get it always, man. So now at the end times, the election is separating themselves from everybody else, man. The election is separating themselves from people that can't see that Geno Jenkins don't got the truth. Geno Jenkins don't got the truth, man. He don't have the truth, man. Yeah, you could tell he watched the Israelites or whatever the case may be, man. But clearly he ain't listening. Because he lying and slandering and bearing false witness. Are there some Israelites that teach that only black people are Israelites? Yeah, some people that teach that. Have they not been rebuked by the true men of the Lord teaching the true doctrine? Yeah, they've been rebuked, man. That's not scripture. We scattered into all nations, period. So to say that every Israelite is a black supremacist is just downright slander, outright slander, man. Because we don't teach that, man. Shit, the 12 tribe sign ain't all black. What are you talking about? The Negroes is right here. There's plenty of others on here, man. Lies, man. Lies and slander. But that's what you got to do when you don't got the truth. John 15 and 20. John chapter 15, verse 18. If the world hates you, ye know that it hated me before it hated you. If ye were of the world would love his own. Going back to, you got to separate yourself from the world, man. The world right now loving Ron Dalton. Even though they talking all this anti-sim this, anti-sim that, they ain't take the movie down yet. It's #1 bestseller. The book, the movie is getting them paid. Because Israel running to that. Our peoples is running to that movie. Sucking that bullshit up, man. They loving that movie right now. They ain't take that movie down yet. Talk about giving him giving him money now to make another movie. The world loving him right now. If ye were of the world would love his own. But because ye are not of the world, but I have chosen you out of the world, therefore the world hated you. They love Ron Dalton right now. Remember, the word that I said unto you, the servant is not greater than his Lord. If they have persecuted me, they will also persecute you. If they have kept my saying, they will keep yours also. Yeah, nah, Ron Dalton ain't keeping the Lord's saying, and they sure not persecuting him, man. His YouTube channel was good money, man. My YouTube channel under the threat of being taken down right now. Shit, they took Elder Monatazakbar YouTube channel down with no strikes after he just went viral with a video that had 7,000 views, man. Cause he didn't get cornered with a nigga. He stayed spiritual. And that didn't fit into the narrative that they wanted to push, man. The narrative they wanted to push was that we brute beasts, we violent, we this, we that. And when that didn't turn out their way, you know what I'm saying? They took his channel down, man. And I could see them, you know, thinking down the road, giving him his channel back or whatever the case may be. This thing, I got this thing on backwards. It got that knot in front right there. That knot bothering my head. Yeah, that knot was right here pressing on the front of my head, man. Hurting my dome piece. I had to stop that. I couldn't stop rubbing it. That thing was pressing right there in the front of my head, man. Gonna give me a migraine. Let's keep getting it. Just going to get that part. Luke 10 and 16. Luke 10 and 16, red letter, Yahweh Shah speaking. Hear that he that heareth you, heareth me. And he that despiseth you, despiseth me. And he that despiseth me, despiseth him that sent me. Yeah. Ron Dalton called the doctrine, the chariots, the deliverance by Yahweh Shah and the chariots stupid. He said it's stupid. Grown men believing in that. That's what he said. So that sure ain't no love. And in the beginning, when he first came out, nobody was attacking him. Nobody was attacking him. Then we start seeing the holes in his doctrine start exposing him, man. So then, yeah, you got to do rebuke videos. You got to get on it, man. You got to mark them which cause division for the sheep, man. You got to warn the sheep. Like, look, man, this guy not telling you the truth, man. He lying to you, man. With that whole get a passport and this and this and that. Go on this comment board and ask him. Say, yo, brother, you know, since you saying we got to go back to Africa, whoop, you know, can you cash at me $1,000 so I could buy my passport or get my passport or get me a ticket? See what you get. See what you get. Nah, brother, you know, sister, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna send you the link to my Patreon and check out this video right here, and I'm gonna tell you what you could do. That's what he gonna tell you. He gonna flip it the way you giving him some money for him to tell you some more bullshit. Gotta warn these people. 1 Thessalonians 1 and 4. 1 Thessalonians 4 and 8, rather. Shalaki. Let's go 1 Thessalonians 4 and 6. That no man go beyond and defraud his brother in any manner. So he done already did that. Defraud the brother, taking their money, got this lie out here, teaching that Japhet, Esau's Japhet, even though clearly it says Edom shall be the one ruling at the end. But because that the Lord is the avenger of all such, as we also have forewarned you and testify, for power have not called us unto uncleanliness, but unto holiness. But therefore that for Salakia, he therefore that despiseth despiseth not man, but power, who have also given unto us his Holy Spirit, the Ruach Kodesh, man. So he going against us. He not going against us. He going against the Lord, man. Because the Lord sent us out here to blow the trumpet and to warn you. And to warn you, and one of the things he warn you of, yo, you got to come out of Babylon mentally, man, spiritually, man, not physically. A physical escape from Babylon not going to save you, man. And he's teaching you that a physical escape from Babylon going to save you. It's not. See the brother Saints of Jersey, he out there on the highways and byways. Shalom to that brother, those brothers. I think Saints of Jersey, 1 and 2 is his channel, and then for the elect, I think it's for the elect. I think that's the other brother YouTube channel, for the elect. Jeremiah 25 and 4. Let's get that one. Jeremiah chapter 25 verse 4. And the Lord hath sent unto you all his servants and prophets, rising early and sending them. But ye have not hearkened, nor inclined your ear to hear. They said, turn ye away now everyone from his evil way, and from his the evil of your doing, and dwell in the land that the Lord hath given unto you and your fathers forever and ever. And go not after other gods to serve them and worship them, and provoke me not to anger with the works of your hands, and I will do you no hurt. And I will do you no hurt. Yet ye have not hearkened unto me, saith the Lord, through the prophets that he sent. Yet ye have not hearkened unto me, saith the Lord, that ye might provoke me to anger with the works of your hands to your own hurt. Yeah, man. So you get out of Babylon, you go over there, you still talk about you praying to the ancestors, you know what I'm saying? You calling on Oshun and Ogun and Osiris and Seti and all of this stuff, praying in the sun god and Amun-Ra and all that shit. The Lord gonna kill you, man. You just gonna get killed in Africa. In Egypt. You gonna get killed there, man. And the funny thing about the Kemet heads, man. What's up, brother? The funny thing about the Kemet heads is I be watching the Mark Wines and the Best Food Show ever, and Mike Chan and the Food Ranger, and they be over there in Egypt and all of that stuff and all of that. You don't even see them guys, the Egyptians over there talking about the Egyptian gods as much as you see Jake here in America talk about the ancient gods of Africa. You don't even see them over there talking about it. It's like Jake the only one holding on to that shit, man. You're gonna get destroyed, man. You're gonna get destroyed. You're gonna get you a passport. You're gonna go to Africa, but you're gonna still be calling on Amun-Ra. You're gonna get killed, man. You're gonna get killed, Jake. John 8 and 31. Gonna get killed. We warning you, man. We are warning y'all, man. Which is our job, man, to come out here and warn, man, blow the trumpet, man. So the blood don't be on our hands, it be on your hands. Well, we told you. We told you. Look, here you go right here. John chapter 8, verse 31. Then said Yahushua to those Jews which believed on him, if ye continue in my word, then are ye my disciples indeed, and ye shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free. Yes, see? This is how you stay the course. He that endureth to the end, the same shall be saved. Study to show thyself approved, a workman rightly dividing the word of truth. Roughly paraphrasing, you got to keep doing this work, man. You got to keep doing this work. 39. Romans 9 and 6. Like I said, it's a separation taking place, man. Separation taking place, man. Romans chapter 9, verse 6. Not as though the word of power have taken none effect, for they are not all Israel which are of Israel. We just read the Galatians 6 and 16, the Israel of God. The elect have obtained it, the rest was blinded. They are not all Israel. That is Israel, man. 2/3 gonna die, man. Not gonna get it, man. Separation. So you have a gradual separation taking place right now. But when the Lord come back, it's going to be a big separation. The Lord going to kill 2/3 of his people, and he going to save the 1/3, man. That's going to be the big separation right there. Let's get it. Let's keep going. Couple over here that I wanted to get. Let's go Joel 3. We gonna close out with a couple of joints. What's gonna happen to Babylon, man? We gonna tie it all in. Matter of fact, let's start out with this one. We gonna link Edom to Babylon. We gonna link Edom to Babylon. Babylon which ought to be destroyed. Let's get it. Psalms chapter 137. 137 and 7. Remember, O Lord, the children of Edom in the day of Jerusalem, who said, race it, even to the foundation of it. O daughter of Babylon, who ought to be destroyed, happy shall he be that rewardeth thee as thou hast served us, right? So Edom and the daughter of Babylon is linked together. And so now when we talk about coming out of her spiritually, because this place going to be destroyed, man. So you got to come out of her, going back to Revelation 18 and 4, man. You got to come out of her mentally and spiritually, because this place is not our rest, man. Let's get back to it, though. Joel 3 and 19. All right? Let's go 18. And it shall come to pass in that day that the mountains shall drop down new wine, and the hills shall flow with milk, and all the rivers of Judah shall flow with waters, and the fountains shall come forth of the house of the Lord, and shall water the valley of Sittim. Egypt shall be a desolation, and Egypt, so now we done tied it to, that's linking up with Revelation 11 and 11. I mean 11 and 8. We get that one next, Lord willing. Egypt shall be a desolation, and Edom shall be a desolate wilderness for the violence against the children of Judah, because they have shed innocent blood in their land, right? But Judah shall dwell forever, and Jerusalem from generation to generation. For I will cleanse their blood that I have not cleansed, for the Lord dwelleth in Zion. That's why they don't want to own up to the fact that we the people of the Lord, man. That's why they don't want you to pay no attention to the things that Hitler said. America gonna regret taking the people of the Bible into slavery. He ain't said that. Might not be the exact phrasing that he said, but he said they gonna regret what they did. So now we done got Edom tied to the daughter of Babylon. Now we got Egypt here with Edom, right? Now let's watch this one. This place is finished, man. That's why we warn y'all, because we know what's coming in the scriptures, man. It's clear, it's clear. It's plain upon tables. And Revelation 11 and 11. And their dead bodies shall lie in the street of that great city, which spiritually is called Sodom and Egypt, where our Lord was crucified. So now it's saying that spiritually, Sodom and Gomorrah, and Egypt, man. Now you get to this one, Exodus. Exodus chapter 20 and verse 2. I am the Lord thy power, which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of bondage. So see now, Egypt is synonymous with bondage, right? And a place of spiritual Egypt is synonymous with bondage. That's America. So it's clear to show you what's going on in the scriptures, what's coming, what's going to be done in the scriptures. What's going to be done to this place according to the scriptures. It's plain to see, man. Let's get back to it. Now, where was we at? We got that one. Right? Now Sodom spiritually, Egypt and Sodom, right? Remember that, right? Now watch this. And this one here, precept, will take you to Obadiah 1 and 3. Jeremiah chapter 49 and 16. Thy terribleness hath deceived thee, and the pride of thine heart, O thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rocks, that holdest the height of the hill, though thou shouldest make thy nest on high as an eagle, I will bring thee down from thence, saith the Lord, right? Now watch this one, right? Obadiah chapter 1 verse 1. The vision of Obadiah, thus saith the Lord power concerning Edom. We have heard a rumor from the Lord, and an ambassador is sent among the heathen. Arise ye, and let us rise up against her in battle. 3. The pride of thine heart hath deceived thee, thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rocks, whose habitation is on high, that saith in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground? Though thou exalt thyself as the eagle, and though thou set thy nest among the stars, thence will I bring thee down, saith the Lord, right? Now let's go back to it. Jeremiah 49:17. We giving you all of the links right here. Jeremiah 49:16. Thy terribleness have deceived thee, and thy pride, we just read that in Obadiah, and thy pride of thine heart, O thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rocks, we read that in Obadiah as well, that holdest the height of the hill, though thou shouldest make thy nest on high, we read that too in Obadiah. As the eagle, I will bring thee down from thence, saith the Lord. Didn't we just read that in Obadiah? Also Edom, watch this, also Edom shall be a desolation. Everyone that goeth by it shall be astonished, and shall hiss at all the plagues thereof, as in the overthrow of Sodom and Gomorrah. We just read that. Their dead bodies shall lie in the streets of that great city, which is spiritually Egypt and Sodom, where our Lord was crucified. We just read that. So see how we link it, Edom to Egypt, to Babylon, and to Sodom and Gomorrah? Okay, let's keep getting it. As in the overthrow of Sodom and Gomorrah and the neighboring cities thereof, because it was 5 cities altogether, thereof saith the Lord, no man shall abide there, neither shall a son of man dwell in it. Behold, he shall come up like a lion from the swelling of Jordan against the habitation of the strong. But I will suddenly make him run away from her, who is a chosen man, that I may appoint over her. For who is like me, and who will appoint me the time? And who is that shepherd that will stand before me? Therefore, hear the counsel. Therefore, hear the counsel of the Lord that he have taken against Edom, and his purpose that he purposed against the inhabitants of Teman. Surely the least of the flock shall draw them out. Surely he shall make their habitation desolate with them. Yeah, the least of the flock shall draw them out, man. So you have these small nations now like North Korea with nukes, man. North Korea just test fired ICBM, intercontinental ballistic missile. They just tested one that could reach the United States. They just tested that this week. We telling y'all what's going to happen in the scriptures, man. This is what's going on. Let's get back to it. Got that one. Let's get this one. Isaiah 47:1. Come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon. That go back to Psalms 137 that I read. O daughter of Edom, who ought to be destroyed. O daughter of Babylon, come down, sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon. Sit on the ground, there is no throne. O daughter of the Chaldeans, for thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate. Take the millstone and grind meal. Uncover thy locks. Make bare the leg. Uncover the thigh. Pass over the rivers. Thy nakedness shall be uncovered. Yea, thy shame shall be seen. I will take vengeance, and I will not meet thee as a man. As for our Redeemer, the Lord of hosts is his name, the Holy One of Israel. Not the whole world, the Holy One of Israel, man. So now we don't just link Edom to daughter of Babylon, to Sodom and Gomorrah, and to Egypt, man. And 6 or 7 precepts, man. And it's plenty more, man. It's plenty more, man. Watch this. Revelation chapter 17, verse 1. And there came one of the 7 angels which had the 7 vials, and talked with me, saying unto me, Come hither, I will show unto thee the judgment of the great whore that sitteth upon many waters, right? Let's keep reading. With whom the kings of the earth have committed fornication, and the inhabitants of the earth have been made drunk with the wine of her fornication. Yeah, going after the customs, the philosophies, even the war, even this nuclear thing, bombing up, because that's what America did. America bombed up, man. Bombed up and dropped bombs on people. This is how America got to be great, man. Bombing everybody, wars, destruction, man. So he carried me away in the spirit into the wilderness, and I saw a woman sit upon a scarlet-colored beast full of names of blasphemy, having 7 heads and 10 horns. And the woman was arrayed in purple and scarlet-colored, and decked with gold and precious stones and pearls, having a golden cup in her hand, full of abominations and filthiness of her fornication. And upon her forehead was a name written, Mystery, Babylon the Great, the mother of harlots and abominations of the earth. See, so now we done tied Revelation 17 to Psalms 137, daughter of Babylon, and to Isaiah 47, chapter 47, 1 through 4. It's clear in the scriptures, Babylon is America, and Babylon gonna be destroyed, man. Because Babylon is wicked. So following after going back to the separation, you don't want to mentally separate yourself from Babylon. When Babylon clear, it says Babylon gonna be destroyed, you're gonna be destroyed with it, man. Matter of fact, let's get this one. Yeah, my voice be shot. Tomorrow my voice feel like somebody took one of them baby bottle brushes that go inside and like that. Or I done swallowed a cactus. My voice be shot the next day. So I'm like, man, might as well, let's keep riding out, man. Let's keep riding out. Ezekiel 22 and 18. Son of man, the house of Israel is to me become dross. All they are brass and tin and iron and lead in the midst of the furnace. They are even the dross of silver. Therefore, thus saith the Lord power, because ye are all become dross, behold, therefore I will gather you into the midst of Jerusalem, as they gather silver and brass and iron and lead and tin into the midst of the furnace, to blow the fire upon it, to melt it. So will I gather you in my anger and in my fury, and I will leave you there and melt you. Melt you in Babylon, man. When the missiles start flying, man. Yea, I will gather you and blow upon you in the fire of my wrath, and ye shall be melted in the midst thereof, as silver is melted in the midst of the furnace, so shall ye be melted in the midst thereof, and ye shall know that I, the Lord, have poured out my fury upon you. See? So the Lord gonna melt his people, man, when he melt Babylon, man. So again, going back to that separation, man. Going back to that separation. On the day of evil, when the Lord come back, he said he gonna plead with all flesh with fire, man. So if you haven't separated yourself from here, whatever the case may be, mentally, spiritually, calling on the true names and all that, you running the risk of being melted here, man. And you could be calling on the true names. In the case of me, myself, taking it to me, I might not make it out of here, man. I accept the fact that I won't know till that day whether I will or won't be. When I see brothers being delivered, going up into heaven, man. Going up into the chariots, man. Into the clouds, man. So I don't know neither, man. That's why I'm out here doing the work through fear and trembling, man. Trying to make my call in the election sure, man. That's what I'm out here trying to do right now, man. Let's keep getting it. Let's get a couple more on Babylon destruction. Let's get one more. Let's get this one. Ezekiel chapter 35, verse 2. Son of man, set thy face against Mount Seir and prophesy. Now, Mount Seir is Edom. Let's get that one. Let's get that one. So nobody. We trying it all. We trying it all. This is what we supposed to do, man. Is it 36? Genesis 36:1. Now these are the generations of Esau, who is Edom. So we established when you say Edom, we talking about Esau, right? We done established that, right? Now, let's get it. 8. Thus, Genesis 36:8. Thus dwelt Esau in Mount Seir. Esau is Edom. And these are the generations of Esau, the father of the Edomites in Mount Seir, right? So now we done connected Esau now to Mount Seir, right? We just made that connection. Now let's go back to Ezekiel 35. It's plain to see. They call it Hebrew hopscotch, but the scriptures say that's how you supposed to read, man. Line upon line, here a little, there a little. That's how the book read, the scriptures read out, man. You can't just read, go from page to page. That's not how it works, man. Ezekiel 35:2. Son of man, set thy face against Mount Seir, that's Esau, that's Edom, and prophesy against it, and say unto it, thus saith the Lord power, behold, O Mount Seir, I am against thee, and anybody that's siding with it. Separation. I am against thee, and I will stretch out my hand against thee, and I will make thee most desolate. I will lay thy cities waste, and thou shalt be desolate, and thou shalt know that I am the Lord. Why? Because thou hast had a perpetual hatred, and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword in the time of their calamity, in the time that their iniquity had an end. Therefore, as I live, saith the Lord power, I will prepare thee unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee. Since thou hast not hated blood, even thou shalt pursue thee. Now, I got a question for you. If the people over there that's saying they the true people of the scriptures, you know what I'm saying? Why would you not believe in the whole, why you just hold it to the books of the Torah? Because if you acknowledge the New Testament, then you would have to acknowledge that there's no what that would make Hitler. That would make Hitler Mount Seir, and Hitler was, you know, they would not fit. They would be trying to use the Holocaust to explain everything in the prophecy. They'd be trying. That was how they would. Everything would have to be centered on the Holocaust. Cause they don't fit the prophecies, man. Cause nowhere in the scriptures it say, oh, you gonna get trodden down, and then you gonna rise up and be on top, the top nation in the world, first of all the nations, everybody praising you. Everybody, you running everything, this and that when the Lord come back. It don't say that in the scriptures, man. So you have Eve, Cena Eve, I forget what her name, Miss Cerebral or something like that, or whatever the fuck her name is. You know what I'm saying? She like, oh, y'all can't be the people because the Lord done blessed all of the nations. See, you don't believe in the scriptures. You don't understand the scripture. Because we was put down because we went off, man. Matter of fact, let's get that. Let's read 7, then let's get the next one popped in my head. Thus will I make Mount Seir most desolate, and cut off from it him that passeth out, and him that returneth. So he gonna make Mount Seir most desolate. But let's get this one. Prophecies don't fit them, man. Sorry, not sorry. Second Esdras 6 and 54. After these, Adam also, whom thou madest Lord of all thy creatures, of him come we all, and the people also, whom thou hast chosen. And, Salakia, all this have I spoken before thee, O Lord, because thou madest the world for our sake. For the 12 tribes of Jacob, the 12 tribes of Israel, man. He made the world for our sake. But watch. As for the other people, which also come of Adam, thou hast said that they are nothing, but be like unto spittle, and has likened the abundance of them unto a drop that falleth from a vessel. So a drop that falleth from a bucket of vessel, it don't mean nothing to you. You got a whole bucket. You ain't stressing a couple of drops, right? But watch this. This the part though. And now, O Lord, behold, these heathen, which have ever been reputed as nothing, we just read how they are nothing, have begun to be lords over us and to devour us. But we, thy people, whom thou hast called thy firstborn, he who he called it, thou firstborn, Israel, thy only begotten and thy fervent lover are given into their hands. If the world now be made for our sakes, why do we not possess an inheritance with the world? How long shall this endure? Till we got to wait till the Lord rise up. He coming back to redeem us. So going back to them people over there, how you fit the prophecies? You the people of the Bible, but the Bible don't fit you. The Bible clearly say that the heathen gonna be running the place, man. And then you get to Deuteronomy. Let's end off with that. 28 and 15. And thou shalt not go aside from any of the words. Salakia. And thou shalt not go aside from any of the words which I command thee this day, to the right hand or to the left, to go after other gods to serve them. But if it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy power, to observe to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee. See? That's why the heathen is put over us, man. Because the Lord put all these curses on us, man. So for you knuckleheads out there, well, why did the Lord bless all the other men? Because the earth, Job 9 and 24, the earth was given into the hand of the wicked. We went off. The world was created for us. We didn't do what we were supposed to do. So the Lord put the heathen over us, man. But for a time, man, to the time of the Gentiles is fulfilled, man. So yeah, so with that one, Israel, we gonna close out. You know, Lord willing, it was edifying. Lord willing, it made sense. And the Lord is separating now. The brothers like to use the term sifting. A separation, a sifting, a weeding out, however you want to say it, it's going on now. Whether it's by destruction, whether it's by false philosophies and this and that. But then when the Lord come back, it's going to be a big separation, man. That's going to be what killing, man. Destruction, death, pain. So with that one, we going to close out. All praises, honor, glory to Yahweh. By Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Wakahakudash. Double honors to the elders, the apostles, the brothers, the men at Great Millstone that rule well, that taught me this truth. To the hopeful elect out there, scattered abroad, unlike it to a speckled bird. Tabernacle of King David, 144,000 mighty men. Peace, blessings, salutations to the remnant, men, women, children. Remain spiritual out there. And you scoffers and you motherfucking couch prophets. You niggas need to come out here and do some work, man. All y'all that want to teach on Twitter, on YouTube, and come in the comment sections, and y'all know so many scriptures and all of that, bring your ass out here in the streets, on the highways, man, and do some work, man. Some real work, man. Scary ass niggas, man. Kwam Yasharala in the Bible, Rock a thumb, family. Shalom.